This is a qualified success?
There were some side effects to the process. I seem to have hair again, and I retain some muscle mass. The genetic resequencer needs more work. Still, I take your point. This is a significant advance, but only for one strain of FEV. It will take years, perhaps decades, to generalize my formula. Still, you have my gratitude. Welcome to make use of my lab. Or help yourself to this. Jump in if you want it. In the meantime, I have a lot of experiments to do.
Virgil?
Make yourself at home. French as it is.
I'm in the mood for some landfill mac and cheese. Ooh, or
let Max's age fool you.
since we had the big talk, well, it's going to be here.
System deltas at 100%. Secondary deltas
Our
standing
latest
by.
intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the Institute and liberated a valuable holotape from their facility. I'm quite disappointed you chose to build the signal interceptor without the Brotherhood Knight. However, you've secured passage to and from their facility, which was one of our primary goals. So, I'm willing to overlook your lapse in judgment, since you've unexpectedly accelerated our plans. I now have 2 missions for you to complete. First and foremost, I want you to bring that holotape to Proctor Ingram right away. There could be data vital to the success of our mission on that tape, so we can't afford to take any chances. The second part of your mission requires a bit of background to explain. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
How did the Brotherhood meet Dr. Lee?
She was part of a civilian project in the capital wasteland that the Brotherhood appropriated. It wasn't difficult to convince her to stay. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
What sort of differences?
Although she was working with the Brotherhood of Steel, she never formally joined as a scribe. After the capital wasteland was secured, she objected to the Brotherhood's continued military presence there. I think she assumed we would just walk away from it all. She was wrong. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Just keep your mind on the mission, and don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck, Knight.
Getting a bit of twitch on prop 3. Adjusting torque.
Elder Maxon?
You have your assignment, soldier. Move out.
Yeah?
Nice to have someone else to depend on, isn't it?
Paladin dance.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that.
You want to travel with him? Okay. Just watch your back.
That's an interesting warning coming from someone who dabbles in manipulation and subterfuge.
Wrong, not understand. Humans no.
I don't know about Sprite Mariah.
Dr. Lee is a valuable asset. If any harm comes to her, I'm holding you personally responsible.
Elder Maxon.
Refrain from opening fire inside the Institute. It could jeopardize our entire mission.
Attention. This is a notice to all personnel. Please think of your brothers and sisters down below.
Knight, how is the research patrol?
Thoroughly secure all gear while on the flight deck. Thank you.
I found some technical documents for you.
Splendid. I'll put them to use right away. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost unlimited source for these technical documents. Check every building you explore during your patrols very carefully, and you might be pleasantly surprised at what you find.
If Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one.
Look who's back. I take it everything went without a hitch.
Yes, sir. The crops will be available when harvested.
I knew you'd get that job done. As promised, here are your caps as payment. If you want to hit up another farm, just say the word. I realize it's not the most glamorous of missions, but hell, neither is starving.
Reporting for duty.
Good answer. I've got another farm all picked out for you.
I'm in.
That's what I like to hear. Here's the location. Convince the settlement to support the Brotherhood, or take over the settlement by force.
Proctor.
I realize it's not the most glamorous of missions, but hell, neither is starving.
Let me see what you have.
Sure, I've got something that'll put a smile on your face.
Have you ever fired a minigun? Chews through barrels like paper. Unless you like getting shot. Never put it back on the gun. If you're looking for ammunition, Dr. Tegan.
So, you're the new knight I heard about.
Excuse me. Scribe Nariah.
Have you collected any blood samples, Knight?
Yes. Here you go.
Thank goodness. I was running low and didn't want to draw any more samples from my specimens. Here's some caps for the trouble. I've done it, Knight. I've created the compound.
So it works?
I tested it myself. It's much more potent than Rad-X, and it doesn't appear to have any ill side effects. I've decided to call it the X-111 compound. I thought it was fitting. Here, I already made you some samples to take with you. If you want me to continue synthesizing the compound, I'm going to need more blood samples. Just keep bringing them to me and I'll do the rest.
Scribe Naraya.
Have you collected any blood samples, Knight?
Have you synthesized any more of the X-111 compound?
Not yet. I still need a few more blood samples before I can create another batch. Remember, keep bringing me samples, and I'll keep making you the compound.
Put 2 in the head and they'll stay dead. Advice to live by.
Duty shift was long, but I'm glad we're making a difference out here.
Taking on a death claw without backup is a great way to get yourself killed.
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum can be fatal.
I feel better if you have my back.
Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
Soldier.
The last person that disobeyed Captain Kells ended up scraping rust off of Pridwin's hull from the outside.
Yes.
How can a machine believe it's alive? It's ridiculous.
You're one hell of a soldier. You know that?
When it comes to keeping the Pridwin running, Proctor Ingram's the best.
Yeah.
Damn ferals. Radiation has a twisted sense of humor.
You can count on me.
No matter how many battles we win, there's always another fight ahead of us.
Have you collected any blood samples, Knight?
Dr. Lee is a valuable asset. If any harm comes to her, you won't be personally responsible.
If you run into any sense, shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
I prefer laser weapons myself. It's a cleaner shot. And leaves that I can't believe super mutants were human ones. Science has gone so far. In my experience, hotshots and big mutants end up with closed capture.
What is it, friend? Greetings, Knight.
Ready, sir?
Proctor, I came across a holotape with a full scan of the Institute's network.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. Wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
You didn't expect me to survive the trip?
A device like the Signal Interceptor is way out of my league. I was hoping you'd make it, but I find it tough to have faith in technology I don't understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
What do you hope to find on that?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. I believe Elder Maxson gave you all of the details? Good luck, Knight.
Proctor Ingram.
I'm busy right now, Knight. You have a mission to complete for Elder Maxson. I suggest you get back to work.
have Night Captain K.
Refrain from opening fire inside the Institute. It could jeopardize...
Attention! This is a reminder. All recovered technology must be presented immediately to Proctor Quinlan for evaluation.
For technical documents and research.
Anyone found in possession of undocumented technologies will be subject to inquiry and punishment.
I'm still working on it.
Good, good. Hopefully, you won't be much longer.
Never mind. I gotta go.
You do have a patrol to finish, after all.
Proctor Quinlan.
I do hope you're keeping a watchful eye on the scribe. They'll be looking to you for protection.
Never mind. I gotta go.
Very well, then.
Don't despair, brother. We're here to save the Commonwealth.
Welcome back. I heard about the operation at Fort Strong. Any injuries that require attending to?
Hear anything, Doc?
Nothing that would interest you. Now, let's talk about you and your health.
Not right now.
All right. Excuse me.
You know what I call a good day? One that ends without an empty stomach.
I need a while to think about things. I'll consider what you said.
Hey.
I need a while to think about things. I'll consider what you said.
Yeah?
Lost track of how many blisters I got.
Hi, how are you?
If you ain't been up to see Grey Garden, you should go. The whole place is run by robots.
You have no idea what it's been like scrounging around for 2 centuries with this ugly mug.
Yeah?
You need something, too. I wonder, did they not
Hello, sir. This is Radio Freedom. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
You lead the way, and I'll follow, sir.
Yes?
So, show on the road?
You still interested in traveling together?
Be real nice to get the crew back together.
Not now.
Suit yourself.
Want me back on deck, huh? I gotta admit, things have been pretty quiet without you.
Let's go then.
I'm all ready to go.
I wish you could have known Father as we have.
So you were there the day the bombs fell. That must have been terrifying.
We must speak quickly. We cannot risk being discovered. I have made arrangements. I can get the 13 we discussed into position. But, tell me, do you think Mr. Benet's plan will work?
You having second thoughts?
I'd risk anything for my people. It's just that Mr. Benet is many things, but he isn't always the most practical. And this plan is very risky.
A better plan is to use this opportunity to rescue everyone. But Synths will have to fight for it.
And I thought Mr. Benet's plan was too ambitious. Of course I'd fight for my freedom. And I know of a few others that might as well. But enough to face all the guards? Perhaps if we stand up openly to the scientists, more of my people would join us. Yes. Even if most don't join the fight, certainly there are many others who have been waiting their whole lives for this. But we should be prepared for some of the Synths to fight against us.
All people want to be free. They just need the opportunity to take it.
If the Railroad inspires everyone like you do, the SRB is wise to fear you. You will give my people an opportunity, and they will flock to us. I admire Mr. Benet a great deal. We can't tell him about this plan. It's his people we'll be fighting. I will talk to my friends. Meet me here tomorrow. If I don't make our appointment, assume the worst.
anything on him?
You are authorized to access my stock of supplies.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
So much research, so little time. Hello.
Sir, we've had another situation. A code red.
What? This is the third time in 2 weeks. This is unacceptable. How could this happen?
We think there was a system glitch. We're looking into it.
Damn it, you're all useless. I'll figure out what happened. But in the meantime, tell the others to be on high alert. I want more patrols and more rounds.
Right away, sir.
If you see anything even remotely suspicious, report it immediately. This absolutely cannot happen again. Got it?
Yes, sir. Understood.
The rest see me as little more than a glorified repairman. But I'm as much a scientist as any of them.
Dr. Higgs.
Synths aren't human beings, but supposedly they're the future of humanity. I'll never understand it.
Report anything suspicious to the SRB.
Greetings, sir.
I would be happy to assist you.
Synth unit, you were scheduled for maintenance duty in SRB last night. Anything you'd like to report?
Nothing to report, sir. I carried out my duties, as usual.
Dr. Ao saw you accessing a terminal. You know you are not permitted to access terminals in that section. Is Dr. Ao mistaken?
Yes. I mean, no, he's not. But I was only...
What is it? Were you or weren't you accessing a terminal in SRB?
I was, but I swear it's not what it sounds like. I was cleaning the terminal, and it switched on by mistake. I was just shutting it down.
Was that a stutter? Have you developed a defect, unit? Maybe you need to be reset.
Sir, I assure you that won't be necessary. It won't happen again.
See that it doesn't. You don't want me to tell you twice. Now get back to your duties.
Father is more than just our leader. He is our creator.
And when Ao finds out who, there'll be hell to pay.
Rumor is, Advanced Systems will be starting a new dark matter initiative soon.
You get me what we talked about, and I'm in business.
Liam, I got your username and password.
You railroad guys really deliver, you know? Hooking that ancient tech up to the modern terminals is going to be seriously time-consuming. Even with that password. So hand it over and I'll get started.
This is a delicate operation. Are you okay if we have to use violence?
Good question. If we find ourselves in that position, we pull the plug and wait for another opportunity. We can't risk anyone's life over this.
Would it be possible to rescue more synths?
Those 13 synths are the only ones we're sure we can trust. If we push our luck and get the wrong synth involved, the whole thing could unravel.
This is a delicate operation. Are you okay if we have to use violence?
Good question. If we find ourselves, we can't risk it.
Here you go.
Great. Listen, I need a favor. Z-114 is working the atrium again. Can you give him an update? It's safer if you do it.
Hey, Z1.
I look forward to assisting you further.
Scanning. Unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
You again. What do you want now? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
You're the scientist. Why do you think I'm here?
Well, let's see. A Brotherhood of Steel airship arrives in the Commonwealth. You find a way to intercept our teleport signal, and now you show up at my door. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
Why would we want you dead?
I did some pretty sensitive work for the Brotherhood of Steel. Even though Lyons let me go, there were a few others in the ranks that thought I knew too much. That's why I came to the Institute. It was the only place that I thought I'd be out of the Brotherhood's reach and still be able to do my research. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
You should return to the Brotherhood.
Even if I wanted to return to them, why would they want me back?
Did you abandon any projects you wanted to complete?
You should know better than to ask me that. If they didn't tell you what I was working on, they didn't want you to know. I'm certainly not going to put my neck on the line and spread their dirty little secrets. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
I give up. What would it take to convince you?
All right, I'll play your game. I had a colleague down here, a Dr. Virgil. Several months ago, there was an accident in his lab, and he was killed. I wanted to help with the investigation, but Father had the laboratory sealed, saying that it was contaminated. The incident never sat right with me. The more I asked about it, the more I felt like Father was deflecting my questions. If you bring me solid information on what killed him, I'll take it as a favor from the Brotherhood and consider your offer. Do we have a deal?
I already have something that might convince you.
How did you... Never mind. Just let me see what you've got.
How do I know you'll honor our agreement?
I never promised I'd return to the Brotherhood. I said I would consider it. You're just going to have to trust me. If the Brotherhood didn't, they wouldn't have risked sending you to find me in the first place. Now hand it over.
Here you go.
A holotape? This better not be a waste of my time.
I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, they'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the Coursers can find me.
They lied to me. They lied to me, and I didn't even realize how far it went. All those years of loyalty. For nothing.
No matter how badly it hurts, you needed to hear the truth.
And for that, I thank you. I came to the Institute to get away from the Brotherhood. From the whole world. I just wanted to do my research in peace. Father took me in and gave me access to cutting-edge technology that I only dreamed existed. I became jaded. I thought that the Institute cared, that they wanted to better mankind. Maybe in their own twisted way they still do. But now I realize if you can't trust the people you're working for, then it's all pointless. If they lied about Dr. Virgil, who knows what else they've been lying about? Or what their plans are for my work. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
Dr. Lee.
I'll be along soon. Just tell whoever sent you to prepare for my arrival.
How are you going to get back to the surface?
Let's just say I still have a few people I can rely on in here. Including someone that knows how to operate the teleportation system. Don't worry. I'll keep my word. Was there anything else? I need to get my things together.
Do you have security codes to any of the other sections?
Here. This is everything I have. It's not much, but you can use them however you like. Anything else?
Good luck, Doctor.
To both of us.
Doctor.
I'll be along soon. Just tell whoever sent you to prepare for my arrival.
Good luck, Doctor.
To both of us.
Sleep is such a waste of time. I'd rather be designing more efficient plasma emitters.
Oh, for goodness sake, I can't find my notes anywhere.
Dr. Lee.
I'll be along soon. Just tell whoever sent you to prepare for my arrival.
I wish you'd come with me now.
That would be dangerous. If we're seen together, it could jeopardize everything. Father would never willingly allow me to leave the Institute. I made it from the capital wasteland to the Commonwealth on my own, you know. I can take care of myself. Now, is there anything else? I need to prepare to leave.
Do you have security codes to any of the other sections?
Here. This is everything I have. It's not much, but you can use them however you like. Anything else?
Good luck, Doctor.
To both of us.
Your reconnoiter of the Institute.
received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
Will she be harmed if she doesn't cooperate?
Absolutely not. We have big plans for Dr. Lee, including the resurrection of one of her greatest creations. The last thing we'd want to do is kill the Golden Goose. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Prydwen. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, on to other matters. Thanks to the success of your reconnaissance efforts, it's time to advance our operations to the next phase. I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
Sir.
I'm eagerly awaiting Liberty Prime's completion, Knight. Return to your duties.
We're getting a 3% Z tilt. Adjusting thrust recommended.
Vertebrate docking systems. Fusion coolant feed systems reporting green.
So,
we put on some wonderful races.
Paladin dance.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that. You want to travel with him? Okay. Just watch your back.
That's an interesting warning coming from someone who dabbles in manipulation and subterfuge.
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility.
So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
Why all the secrecy?
We're pouring every resource we have into this thing. We can't risk tipping off the Institute. For now, the fewer people that know about it, the better. Come on, it's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Prydwen might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in. This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brothers are in the capital wasteland against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
My help? I don't know a thing about robot repair.
Why don't we leave the repairing to my scribes? You're going to be doing the legwork. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. And the first problem is his CPU. It's fragile. Every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
Why is the power blowing out his CPU?
Liberty Prime has a highly complex power system. A good deal of that system was damaged when he exploded. So I'm working in the dark, trying to come up with parts on my own. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with this power system, we can get the big guy moving.
Proctor.
Head up to the Pridwin and tell Dr. Lee we need her help. I'll see what I can do down here.
Hey.
It's been an honor and a privilege to work for Liberty Prime.
Hey.
Go ahead. You need to talk?
How are you feeling about things?
Rebuilding Liberty Prime will ensure our victory over our adversaries in the Commonwealth.
What are your thoughts on our relationship?
You've earned my respect, soldier. I hope that means something to you.
Oh, God. Roll that on a stick was a really bad idea. Excuse me.
Hey, wait there.